Hello, I'm Austin, and today I want to talk about Marvel Rivals. Marvel's Overwatch. I was actually a huge fan of Overwatch early on. I just feel like Blizzard made all the wrong decisions with their updates. It's actually kind of impressive. So I was actually really excited to try Rivals. And I'm glad to report that it is incredibly fun. It does a fantastic job of bringing back those early Overwatch vibes. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And here's why you should play Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a hero shooter very similar to Overwatch, except in third person, with a lot more mobility and a lot more chaos. I'm going to assume you all know what Overwatch is, so I'm not going to keep bringing it up. Instead, to start, I want to go over the ways Rivals is different. They copied Blizzard's homework and realized Blizzard got a lot of the questions wrong. First up is the mentioned mobility. Overwatch started to try to add more mobile characters, but that was to its detriment. Rivals is designed from the ground up for this kind of mobility. It doesn't feel out of place, and it doesn't screw characters over who were designed with limited mobility. I love mobility in my shooters, and it makes Rivals very satisfying. Iron Man and Storm can straight up fly, Venom and Spider-Man can swing around, some characters can sprint or turn invisible. There's a lot of different mobility options, and it helps each character feel different even if they fill similar roles. Some characters, like Venom, only have abilities that can be activated in the air. This game was designed with mobility and verticality in mind. It really makes each fight chaotic. This chaos adds to the experience. It keeps each fight from feeling the same. Venom might drop out of the sky, Doctor Strange will create portals to drop off his allies, Jeff will swallow your whole team and jump off a cliff killing everyone. That last one is a bit annoying, but also really funny. I honestly don't know if I want them to keep it or not. It's a support with basically no offensive skills otherwise. So sure, let them eat the team. It also helps that it's early on with 33 characters and a meta hasn't really formed yet. We are in the wild, early stages where nobody really knows what they're doing. I don't know how the game will be a year or even 3 months from now, but right now, yeah, this is fun. One aspect adding to the fun is the hero synergy. You can unlock new passive or active skills based on the characters selected. Jeff and Rocket can ride on Groot, getting damage reduction. Rocket can give unlimited ammo to Punisher and Winter Soldier. Thor can send electricity to Captain America and Storm. These are great and really encourage the player to mess around with different heroes and different combinations. Some are a little too powerful for what they are. Hela being able to heal or revive Thor after getting a final hit is a tad insane, but this is a fantastic idea. I'd love to see expanded as they add heroes. My brother loves playing Punisher, so one of my favorite combos is going Rocket Raccoon to give him and Winter Soldier infinite ammo. Those can be some powerful DPS, and it's another utility for support outside of just healing. Support is something I find Rival does a good job with overall. Many of the supports have more than just healing to do. Luna can deal some damage and freeze enemies. Cloak and Dagger has a beam that you don't have to aim and can do some great healing. Rocket is mobile with a big gun, and so on. If you give them a chance, I think you'll find a support you like. It doesn't have to be boring. Please play support. The tanks are interesting. They aren't slow-moving behemoths. Most of them have some form of mobility move. Penny Parker can web and crawl up walls, Doctor Strange can levitate, Captain America has unlimited sprint. They might not deal as much raw damage as DPS, but tanks are no slouch. They're genuinely fun here. Please play tank. Obviously, you have the DPS class, which most of the characters are. It's a bit of a shame because it does make it feel like the game doesn't value the other roles as much, but I also understand that this is by far the most popular role, even though some of you are really bad at it. There is so much variety here, flying characters, running characters, jumping characters. It's all over the place. I could do a full video just breaking down DPS. There's a character for any situation and or playstyle. Please don't play DPS. This is the perfect time to really play Marvel Rivals because it's new enough that there isn't a firm meta yet, so almost all of the characters are perfectly viable. Some of them are definitely more powerful than others, but overall you can make do just about any character. I'm really interested to see where this game goes. Overwatch constantly overtuned to the hardcore competitive crowd, and it just ruined the fun for me. I hope Rivals understands that most of the player base is casual. Keep the game fun. That said, the game isn't perfect, and it could definitely use some tweaks. Hawkeye, Hela, and Iron Fist are pretty powerful. I feel like they are the clear best of DPS. I don't want them to get a heavy nerf, just small tweaks to bring them in line or bring everyone else up to them. It's nearly impossible to perfectly balance a game. There are 33 characters here. Honestly, it's amazing it's as balanced as it is. It has issues, but this is a fantastic foundation. Now we just have to hope it doesn't rot from the inside out. Another interesting aspect is the destructible environments. It isn't Battlefield here, it is rather limited, but it is kinda cool and I would love to see it expanded upon. You can poke holes in some walls to shoot through, you can destroy opponents' cover, and at its best, powerful ults will wreck everything around you in a visual spectacle. That's kind of mostly what it is though. Spectacle. It rarely provides any gameplay use. Some maps have some things you can destroy that will trigger map effects, but I'll be honest, I don't know what they do or what exactly triggers them. Things kinda just explode and sometimes stuff happens. I'm really good at explaining things. It's fun, but I would love to see it be bigger and just all around more epic. You aren't taking down skyscrapers or anything, it's usually just small structures. It still looks cool, but I think it could be better. Still, that's a pretty minor nitpick. Oh, the cool destructible environments aren't destructive enough. 0 out of 10, too much building. That kind of sums up most of my criticisms. It isn't a perfect game, but all the issues are minor and pale in comparison to just how much fun I have. I play games to have fun. Wow, what a unique concept. Rivals has me hooked. Even without match XP for the battle pass, I've nearly finished the first one, and I don't think I've ever completed a battle pass in my life. I usually just don't care. It really goes to show just how much fun Rivals is, and how much it's got me hooked. You should play Marvel Rivals. This is a fantastic free-to-play shooter that rivals the early days of Overwatch for me. It has some minor issues, but overall, all 33 characters are fun and viable. That's fantastic for a game at launch. These early days, when everyone is still figuring out what the meta is going to be and the best characters to play, this is the fun. This is the fun, wild frontier. I can only hope they don't destroy the game over time with bad update after bad update. If you want just a fun experience, then Rivals is top tier. It's one of those games you hop on to play a match or two and then 2 hours just disappeared. And it doesn't matter if you don't care about Marvel, this is just a fun game. If you like shooters, you're gonna have a good time. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, it helps me out a lot. And I'd love to hear what you think of the game, so let me know in the comments below. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.